A new report prepared by Dr. Colonel Marina Popovich warns that the massive crop circle discovered within the past fortnight in the state of Washington, located in the U.S. Pacific Northwest, is a last warning as our world is soon to undergo a series of unprecedented cataclysms that may possibly bring our planet to brink of total destruction. The massive crop circle, referred to in this report, was discovered on the farm of Greg and Cindy Gabe located in Lincoln County, Washington on July 24. Mrs. Gabe stated to local media sources that, walking through the circles you'll find everything is very precise, each straw smashed to the side in a unified angle. The importance of Mrs. Gabe's description of this massive crop circle, this report says, lies in its structure being confirmed as genuine based upon the research of Stanislav Smirnov, who is the world's acknowledged top mathematician and was the 2010 winner of the Fields Medal, officially known as International Medal for Outstanding Discoveries in Mathematics. In an experiment conducted by Smirnov, he placed several stalks of cereals in a microwave oven with a glass of water. He said the stalks bent in exactly the same way as those usually found at crop circles. Smirnov said he now has to find out how microwave emissions appear on fields. He has a theory that they come from underground, but says he cannot prove it. This report's author is Dr. Colonel Marina Popovich, who is a legendary Soviet test pilot and holds 107 aviation world records set on over 40 types of aircraft. She is one of the most famous pilots in Russian history, and one of the most important female pilots of all time. Dr. Popovich is further credited with bringing to the public's attention over 3,000 UFO sightings by Soviet military and civilian pilots. Although qualifying that her statements are not official, she says that the Soviet Air Force and KGB have fragments of 5 crashed UFOs in their possession. The crash sites she mentioned were Tunguska, 1908, Novosibirsk, Tallinn/Estonia, Orjonikidze, Caucasus, and Dalnogorsk, 1986. Popovich said debris was analyzed and the conclusion was that it wasn't manufactured on Earth with terrestrial technology. In 1991, she also displayed what she claims is the last photo taken by the Russian probe Phobos 2, before it lost contact with Earth and disappeared. Last July, 2017, Dr. Popovich and Russian scientists Victoria Popova, Dr. SC, Ph.D., and Lydia Andrianova, Ph.D., issued a press release titled Grave Warning for Humanity, wherein they warned, the Earth is in the final stages in a cycle of development of human consciousness and the organic world. A critical decrease in the Earth's magnetic field will cause global cataclysmic events. Dr. Popovich and her fellow researchers state that during 15 years of research they discovered 2 keys, analog and digital, for decoding crop circles and others extraterrestrials pictograms in stone. Among them are Stonehenge and Avebury stone circles in the UK, Machu Picchu, Chavindahuantar and the Nazca Lines in Peru, the Pyramid of Chichen Itza and the Pyramids of the Moon and the Sun in Mexico and the Moai of Easter Island and others. After decoding many hundreds of crop circles scattered all over the world, Dr. Popovich and her team composed a dictionary of over 250 symbols that they say predict 3 preliminary catastrophes followed by global cataclysms of a magnitude beyond anything experienced in living memory. They further warn that there will be a short time period between all these events. They go on to state that the extraterrestrials warn that a planet's civilization has to be pre-informed about the scenario of global cataclysms prior to the events occurring. Civilizations without a warning, they say, have no chance to make the transition in time and to prolong life. They go on to warn that the first pre-cataclysm events will be related with the interruption of global system of communication, phone, internet. Pre-informed civilization, they say, will avoid the shock and chaos of super-powerful disasters and have a chance to make the transition in time. In a 15-part video posted on YouTube titled 2018, Our Transition. Extraterrestrial Civilizations Messages for Earth Civilization. Dr. Popovich and Dr. Andrianova offer compelling evidence supporting their claims and on their official website warn. On September 22, 2018 will happen cataclysm of incredible power in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of Peru in the area of the Brazilian magnetic anomaly. It will lead to severe contamination of the planet by radiation in the result of nuclear power plants' destruction. The direction of the blow and affected area shown on this website. Extraterrestrials call humanity before this date to make the transition into the next cycle of life through the united consciousness of civilization. Extraterrestrials changed the way of information transmission into emergency mode. The importance of the massive crop circle in Washington state, this report concludes, was its mathematical warning of the impending historic electrical blackout of India, whose power grid began a week-long series of failures within hours of its appearance, causing 620 million people in the world's second most populated nation to lose power. So concerned was President Putin last year when warned by Dr. Popovich and her colleagues about the coming global catastrophes, he ordered 5,000 additional bomb shelters to be built by the end of 2018. This same urgency to protect people, however, cannot be seen in the United States and has been explained by the international politics scholar Dr. Michael Salla, who in his groundbreaking 2017 research paper titled Galactic COINTELPRO Exposing the Covert Counterintelligence Program Against Extraterrestrial Contacts exposed the lies being told to the American people about what is happening by their own government. Sadly for Dr. Salla, but is always the case in Western nations, the publishing of this highly regarded research paper led to his dismissal from his academic position at the American University Center for Global Peace in Washington, D.C. for his daring to tell the American people the truth. To what the final outcome of these events will be, it is not in our knowing, other than to say, as we do so often, if you aren't prepared for everything, you're prepared for nothing.